Today's story is called When Tiny Mice Saved Mighty Elephants. Once upon a time, a terrible earthquake shook a quiet little village. Houses crumbled, streets cracked, and the people had no choice but to leave their homes behind. Soon after, a colony of tiny mice moved into the empty village. They scurried into the broken houses, made them their own, and lived happily. Not far away, on the edge of the village, there was a sparkling blue lake. Every day a herd of royal, mighty elephants came there to drink water and cool themselves. But to reach the lake, the elephants walked straight through the village. And sadly, many tiny mice were crushed under their heavy feet without the elephants even noticing. The mice grew frightened and worried. Finally, their king said softly, This cannot go on. I must talk to the elephants." The next morning, when the elephants came, the king of mice stood bravely before them and said, "Friends, many of my people are being trampled under your feet as you walk through the village. Please change your path. In return, I promise that we mice will help you whenever you are in need." The king of elephants chuckles gently and replied, "Little mouse, you are so small, and we are so big. But we don't want to harm anyone. Don't worry. From tomorrow we will change our route." The king of mice bowed thankfully. From that day onward, the elephants kept their promise. They took a new path to the lake, and the mice lived peacefully. Months passed. One day, a group of hunters came to the forest. They set strong nets and trapped several elephants, including the king of elephants. The elephants struggled, but they couldn't escape. The king of elephants remembered the words of the king of mice and quickly sent one of his elephants to call for help. The moment the king of mice heard the news, he immediately gathered all his friends. Together, the entire mouse community rushed to the place where the elephants were trapped. With their sharp little teeth, the mice began gnawing at the ropes. Bit by bit, slowly, they cut through the hunters' nets. At last, the elephants were freed. The king of elephants lifted his trunk in gratitude and said, "You saved our lives. We once thought you were too small to help us, but today you proved that even the tiniest friend can be the greatest help." The king of mice smiled proudly and replied, "True friendship is never small. It always finds a way." And so, from that day on, the elephants and the mice lived together as loyal friends, always ready to help one another. Moral of the story? No one is too small or weak to make a difference. True friendship and kindness always return to you in unexpected ways. Thank you for listening to this story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to QuizBrainKids for more magical tales.